noise. All right, go ahead.
All right, so I did Taylor Swift songs as our group because, well, my oldest, she's kind of a Swiftie, so I've been having to listen to a lot of Taylor's crap lately. And the reality is like I actually do like Taylor Swift like pre getting political. So um basically I'm starting out talking about myself. I'm like Picture to Burn. Um Basically my entire life has been on my bad decisions with men. So I'm here in this class fulfilling my psychological needs. I'm a real scattered neurodivergent, a jaded single mom, and I was looking for social connection and also to finish up my degrees. So um, this was a 2006 release by Taylor, and it was 28 of the top 100. Cadence, I picked Delicate for you. And I did this because something I've noticed you do when we get together is you're always kind of questioning your interpretations of things. Like you're always like, I'm not sure, but this is what I'm doing. And like, just man, go with your gut, girl, because you are on top of it. And you're a great natural leader and you're driven and super successful and you're going places. So I mean, I'm excited to see what you do in the world. This particular song was from the 2017 release of the Reputation album. It was 84 of the top 100. Shaylee, I picked Timeless for you. I don't know why, but like every time you pop up on the screen, I feel you are like just this wholesome, hardworking old soul. You are so kind and amazing, and really that's what this song was is kind of about. It's about this older couple and just how their life grew and all that. And yeah, I don't know, it just reminded me of you. So that's from the Speak Now album. It was top or 48 on the top 100 when it was released back in 2023, not too long ago, actually. Micaiah, I picked Innocent for you because, well, you are just like a super youthful person in our group. Like you just radiate this youth and for some reason I always not always sometimes I feel like you're holding back from something you want to say, so I don't know if you're questioning it. The song itself's actually about forgiveness. I don't think you've had anything too bad to or had anything happen too jaded, but I also planned on getting to know everybody better through putting this presentation together. Just it didn't work out this week. um and then Elizabeth, I picked Marjorie. That song was pretty much about being kind and recognizing your own power. You are an amazing and cooperative young lady. You're always kind, you're always giving, and you're always the first person to offer to put your back out for some extra work in our group. So, you're appreciated, and that's what I threw together for you guys.
It was great. Thank you,
Yeah,
Carol.
great job.
That was
So,
great.
so hey, thank you guys for listening to me. And everybody, have a good time. And if you guys can send me the link too, so I can watch it all after I get my situation in a better spot, I'd appreciate it.
Of course. I'll send it
Definitely.
in
All
a
right,
text and then I'll send it to this group in an email.
cool deal. Thank you guys.
Bye.
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 Take care.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Do you want to go or should I go?
I
How do I
can
get out?
I don't care.
Shay, do you want to go?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Okay. Let me get this set up. This is such a weird thing still.
I
Okay.
know.
What is happening? Okay. Tell me when it pops up.
You're good.
Okay. So, hi everyone. My name is Shaylee, and I chose to do my presentation on what your Starbucks order says about you. So first off, we have black coffee. I just assume that if you like black coffee, you are probably a coffee enthusiast. You look for the notes that are in the coffee. The darker roasts have the more woodsy taste. I would also say that you enjoy the simple things in life and that you are a minimalist. I could see you sitting down in a clean kitchen, pouring yourself a nice cup of black coffee and just, taking in life. This also might indicate that you watch your calorie intake. You don't want all the extra additives such as the creamers, the sugars, all the extras that they do nowadays. And I would say that you care about the energy coffee gives you rather than having something that is sugary or tasty. I assume that if you're drinking black coffee, you probably wake up needing the energy. I know my grandpa used to wake up every morning and drink like 3 cups of black coffee and then go golfing. It was like his routine. So that's what black coffee gives me the vibe of. And then the age range for this beverage would be anywhere from a young adult to a senior. Next, we have white mocha, which is one of my personal favorites. You are the complete opposite of someone who enjoys a black coffee. I mean, as you see, they have the caramel drizzle seeping down, all the additives, the foam and everything. You probably love drinks that are sweet and savory, such as these two. This drink also gives me a very luxurious vibe, and you probably enjoy being cozy. I oftentimes sit down on my couch, watch a show, and drink my white mocha when I'm feeling like it. I also think that you could also be one of Starbucks regular customers. I feel like this is a very staple drink for Starbucks. It's like one of their most popular beverages. But with that, you could also be labeled as basic. This is like the most basic white girl drink that you could ever get. And the ages who would enjoy this drink are young adults to adults. Next, we have the Frappuccino. You probably enjoy drinks that are sweet and blended, such as the unicorn one, the pink and blue one that was popular, I think, when I was in like early high school. But you probably also saw a TikTok about a certain Frappuccino, such as the cookies and cream one. You might enjoy a customized drink. That's the same with cookies and cream. And also Edward has about every inclusion of that you could probably order in your drink. I would say that you don't go to Starbucks often. The only time I remember getting a Frappuccino is when I was like super young, didn't know what else was on the menu. And I think just like any other time that I wanted it, I guess. But you probably fall into an age range from 10 years old to 25 because I don't think these have caffeine in them. And then lastly, we have refreshers. Of course, you probably love being refreshed. I love having these drinks anytime. I feel like they're a very universal drink if you just want to have something light to sip on. You probably prefer a drink that is fruity and has a lighter taste. As you can see, these drinks have all the fruit inclusions and everything. They also do have caffeine, so that's a very big upside. You might not be a very big fan of coffee. I know that I stayed away from coffee because I didn't like the taste. I didn't like the headache that it came with. I didn't like how it made me feel. So I've always opted for these. And then you might not know what else to order, slash might not know what's on the menu. Starbucks can be very threatening when you have no idea what's on their menu. They have so many inclusions, so many different ways to mix the drink and everything. So I just feel like this is a really safe option. And you can get it blended or iced. And I think that all age ranges would enjoy a refresher. So I hope you guys enjoy. That's all I have.
Okay. I will go next. Let me share this. Okay. I do get very nervous when I present, so I'll probably stutter a little bit, to be honest with you guys. So, okay, so mine was on ranking cereals. So this is the top 10 cereals in America. I'll read you the top five,
Oh,
but
it's still loading.
it's still loading.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Let me go
for me
back.
at least. I don't know about anyone else.
Oh yeah, it's still loading.
Okay, I'll leave it there for a minute then. I'm not sure why this is happening. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Let me see if I can do it again. Can you guys see it or no? No?
It's currently a black screen.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's like a little like
Maybe because
speck of salt in the
maybe because
middle.
I'm recording it while I'm trying to share my screen. I wasn't doing this yesterday and it worked.
Yeah.
Um,
There we go.
There
does
we
it work now?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, great. Figured it. Okay. So like I said, I do get really anxious, so I probably will stutter a little bit. But mine's on ranking cereals. This is the top 10 cereals in America. I'll read you the top five, but you can read the others. The first one is Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, Honey Bunches of Oats, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Um, then coming in fifth is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is because Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the website that makes it, says that it's a very yummy cereal. The cinnamon is 100% honest and real cinnamon. So it has some a little bit of health benefits, but obviously it is a sugary cereal, so it's not the most health beneficial or the most healthy, but it is very yummy and a lot of kids do like it as well as adults as a midnight snack. Coming in fourth place is Honey Bunches of Oats. Personally, this is a favorite of mine. I loved it as a kid and I still love it now. They are made from Post Holdings Incorporated, and they say that it's sweet, savory, and the honey is obviously 100%, so it is very beneficial, and it's delicious. And the oats are just a nice additive for just some nutrients, some fiber. And again, a lot of adults actually prefer this cereal rather than kids. If you leave it in milk too long, it gets a little mushy and kids don't like that texture. But yeah, if you guys, I'll give you guys the minute to read those if you want. It's just so I don't skip super fast. Coming in third is Frosted Flakes, a personal favorite of mine at least. And again, not a super health nutrient cereal, but it is very yummy. A lot of kids prefer this. It is a thin but also not super flimsy cereal and very crunchy. It has a little bit of thickness to it. And again, very sweet. And a lot of kids enjoy this. Coming in second is Honey Nut Cheerios. A lot of people know that Cheerios is a more healthy based cereal that you can choose from. Especially this one. This one helps lower cholesterol and it's a good source of fiber and it has a lot of benefits because of the honey in it. And it's very sweet. And so a lot of kids like this. A lot of adults prefer giving this kind of cereal to their kids just because they know that it's not a super unhealthy cereal they could eat in the morning before school. Coming in first place is Cheerios, another favorite of mine. Again, similar to Honey Nut, it has 100% honey in it. It's has a lot of minerals and vitamins in it that will help like healthy wise. Again, and more of a cereal that parents prefer to give their kids in the morning. And it's super affordable. And again, it helps lower cholesterol. So overall, very yummy. Out of all of these, that's my personal ranking: Frosted Flakes, Honey Nut, Honey Bunches of Oats, Cinnamon Toast, and Cheerios. But yeah, so that was my presentation.
Okay. All right. So I'll go next. Um, I don't. Oh. Okay. For some reason, it mutes. It
Um,
mutes me when I share my screen.
I think you have to go onto the other tab because
Oh, okay.
you can't screen share a Zoom. You have to go on the other tab, and then I think it'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Sorry.
You're good.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Can you guys see the screen?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. So I did the topic of choosing the top five characters of all time. And I did it preference to me because I wasn't sure if it was like as a whole. So starting off with Sid from Ice Age, I just think he's a great supportive character. He was always there for his friends when needed, and he was always willing to help a stranger. For example, from the baby in the first movie, he was willing to get that baby back to his family, and then the baby dinosaurs he took in the third movie, like he stepped up as like the father figure, and um, he's kind of like the glue of the group. Keeps them together, and he's just a really great comedic character. Well, like to me, he never failed to make me laugh as a kid. So he's also very nostalgic. And second is Tiana from Princess and the Frog. She's a great role model to little kids watching like this. It was just really inspiring. She shows great example of what it is to pursue your dreams through determination, and she symbolized hope, like in a way where she started pretty much from like little to like owning her own restaurant. And she's self-employed. She's a restaurant owner. Independent, and I really enjoyed the representation she provided for the people of color. Um, Third is Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. He showed great growth, great character growth and development. He was a great friend to Lilo, by being always there for her. And I always wanted a Stitch in my life. And he's very protective over his family, but he's overall just a very lovable character. And fourth is Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. He's just a really misunderstood villain, and by that I mean like he was more eccentric than evil most of the times, and he was pushed towards being a villain due to neglectful parents. But he was a great father. He tried to give her everything he could. He showed creativity in his inventions in a way, and he had good sportsmanship, meaning he always accepted defeat and tried again. So fifth is Zeus from Gravity Falls. He's just a really great supportive character as well. He's always there for his friends. And he's he considers his friends family. He's the most loyal, unselfish, and supportive character in like the show. He was very helpful when anything was broken. He was always there to fix it. He's the owner of Mystery Shack at the end. And one thing I enjoyed is like he stayed true to himself always. And I just think everyone needs a friend like Zeus. So, oh, and then bonus is King Julian from Madagascar. I just recently saw that and I really loved his character because in a way he showed self-love, although sometimes it came out as selfish. It was just like he was always unapologetically true to himself, which I really enjoyed. So that is okay. There you go. Yeah.
Good
That's
for
everyone in
me.
our group, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to stop this recording so my computer doesn't overload and then I can restart up a new one, okay?
Okay.
Okay.